You also want to make sure that you have a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's okay too. But make sure you have some type of cushion, like a carpet or a blanket or a towel or something underneath for comfort. Also, make sure that you have some water close by, because you're definitely going to want to stay hydrated throughout. So I just ask that everyone stays muted throughout the session, so that way we are respectful. We can all hear and see Miss Theresa clearly. If you have any questions at all, feel free to type them in the chat, and I will be monitoring the chat. So Theresa, thank you so much for being with us this evening. We're excited to have you, and I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amelia and Erica. Welcome, guys. Happy Tuesday. We're going to do some yoga. So
hello, Theresa.
Hi, guys. So if everybody could come to nice, easy seat. So however that feels good for you, maybe just legs crossed. Maybe if you're a little cranky, you only have one leg crossed. Let's just see how our hips feel and find that space that feels good for us. And let's just come and let our hands rest on the tops of our legs. And let's just move our upper body a little bit. And let's just start to get nice and comfy and really feel our easy seat. And let your hands just rest on the tops of your legs. And let's let your back get nice and tall. Let your shoulders just drop down a little bit away from your ears. And let's close our eyes for just a few moments, and we're going to connect with our breath and connect with our bodies. So let's start by inhaling very deeply into our nose, and then exhale through our nose. Now, if your nose is a little stuffy, you may have to exhale and inhale through your mouth. You just listen to your bodies. So let's do that again. Let's inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose. Let's do that one more time. Let's inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, let's bring our hands into our heart centers. And let's just bow our heads down for just a brief moment, and inviting everybody to set an intention for their practice. Maybe a special word, maybe a special thought. Whatever that looks like for you, you can do that now. Perfect. And when you're ready now, you can open up your eyes, and let's bring our hands back down to the tops of our legs. And we're just going to begin to move our upper bodies in a circular motion. This is called Suki grinds. And we are just moving our spines right now. And remembering to breathe. Breath is so important. So maybe inhale when your body is at the front of the room, and exhale when your body comes more towards the back. You'll find your rhythm now. Let's do a few more rounds in one direction, and then we're going to switch directions. Now let's go the opposite way. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Let's do a few more rounds. Remember to smile. Next time your back comes towards the back of your mat, let's come to a nice tall spine. And we're going to just do a little bit of a twist here. Let's take our right hand to our left knee, and then we're going to take our left hand behind us. Just twist to the side. Just moving our bodies in a little bit of a different way today. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale. And then let's come back to the front. Let's take our left hand to our right knee this time. Make sure your back is real tall and let your right arm come behind you. And then let your back get nice and tall again and look over to the right side wall. And let's take a nice deep inhale and exhale. You don't have to twist too far. Nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, let's untwist our spines. And now we're gonna, if we're sitting on anything, we're gonna remove our bolster and we're gonna let our legs come long. Let your legs come out in front of you and let's just twist, or actually let the legs just rock back and forth. Nice rocking back and forth. And then find stillness. And then we're going to take the soles of our feet and we're going to let the soles of our feet come together. And there goes my kitty cat. Sorry, guys. So nice tall back here. So let's just move our knees as we sit in our pose. This is butterfly. So we can just let the knees go up and down. Maybe if you feel good, maybe they're moving, your knees are moving a little quicker, or maybe a little slower. You're going to gauge how your body feels. But I want you to slow your butterfly wings down now. We're going to add breath here, okay? We're going to inhale the knees up as high as we can, and then exhale the knees down. Let's do that again. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up, exhale down. And then we're going to take our left foot into our left hand, and we're just going to open up our left hip. Just let that leg go back and forth. You don't have to go so fast if you don't want to. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. And then let's slow the movement of that leg down, and then we're going to take our left leg and we're going to hug it back to our left hip. And then the right foot is going to come on the inside of our left thigh. So let's have a nice tall spine. And we're going to look towards our right knee. Let our hands come down and frame out that right knee. And then walk your hands out in front of you. And then let's drop our chin down. Take a few breaths here. Nice deep inhales. And nice deep exhale. Let's do one more inhale. And then on your exhale, walk your hands back towards your body and let your back come nice and tall. And then we're going to let that left leg come back towards the front of our mat. Let the feet come back together and let's move back into some butterfly. Happy little butterfly knees going up and down. Pretend that you're in the garden and you're just hopping from flower to flower and maybe blades of grass. And then let's slow the movement of our knees down. And then let's inhale the knees up to the sky. And then exhale them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then we're going to take that right foot in our left hand and we're just going to open up the right hip. You don't have to go fast. You can take your time. And if you don't want to move, you can just hold the leg there. That's up to you. Sometimes our hips are a little cranky towards the end of the day. And then let's slow the movement of that right leg down. And then we're going to wrap the right leg behind. Let it snug into that right hip. Left foot comes to the inner right thigh. And let your back get nice and tall. And then let's look to the left leg now. And then walk our hands away from our bodies. And take a few cycles of breath here. One more inhale. And then let's walk our hands back towards our bodies. And we're gonna untuck that right leg. Bring your feet together one more time. And then let your hands come down to your mat and walk your hands out in front of you. And just let your body melt forward just a little bit. Let your spine curve forward. Drop your chin. And take a few cycles of breath here. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then let's walk our hands back towards our bodies. And then we're going to bring our knees up. Let our legs be nice and long. And let's just move the legs from side to side. You can have a little bend in your knees if that feels good. And then let's find stillness. Now we're going to keep that right leg pressed down into our mat, and we're going to bend our left knee, right? So once your knee is bent, we're going to let that knee drop open and take the left foot to the inner part of the right thigh. And then we're going to walk our hands down our leg and maybe touch our toes. You can look at that knee that's out in front of you. You can look at your toes. Let's just take a couple of breaths here. And then let your body bow over the right leg. Just let the spine become nice and heavy. And take one more breath here. And then let's walk our hands up our right leg. And then let's help that left leg up. And then let the left leg come long. And then we're going to let that left leg press against the back of our mat. And we're going to bring the right knee in this time. You can see how your toes are up towards the sky. Try to do that if you can. And then we're going to drop the right knee open and take the sole of the right foot to the inner part of the left thigh. And then once you find your pose, make sure that knee is nice and comfortable. We're going to walk our hand down our legs. Maybe we can touch our toes. Maybe our hands are on our mat or by our ankles. This is just a half of a forward fold, but you want to be comfy. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale and exhale. And then let's walk our hands back towards our body. Nice tall spine. Let's help that right knee up and release the right leg long. And then we're going to let both of our toes go up towards the sky, a little bit of space between our legs. Reach our arms up. And then let's reach forward. Lead with your heart. And then maybe touch your toes if you didn't touch your toes the first time when we were in our half forward fold. And then maybe look down at your knees, maybe looking at your toes. I want everybody to smile. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale. And then let's release our toes or our ankles and let's come to a nice tall back. And then maybe we can cross our legs and we're going to roll over. We're going to come to a nice table pose. And we're going to do some hip circles. So let's find our table pose. Let's make sure that our wrists are under our shoulders and our knees are under our hips. And we're going to begin just to Let the hips maybe go back and forth. Let them go from side to side. And if anybody wants to go deeper, you can make big circle motions with your hips in one direction. I love to go like the arms of the clock in one direction. And then maybe a few more times in a clockwise direction. And then when you're ready, go in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. And if you want to just do side to side, that's up to you. Take one nice deep inhale here and exhale. And then let's come back to our table pose. And we're going to move right into cat-cows. So let's just make sure we look between our legs and we don't see our feet. And we're going to start by dropping our belly and looking straight ahead. And then bring the belly in, drop the chin. Now let's inhale, drop the bellies, look straight ahead. And then exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. Let's do a few more. Inhale, drop the belly, look straight ahead. Exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. One more. Inhale, drop the belly, look straight ahead. And then exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. And then let's come back to a nice table pose. And we're going to bring our big toes together. Let our knees come to the length of our mat, the width of our mat. And press your hips back. And let's just walk our hands out in front of us and come to a child's pose. So this is extended child's. If you like this, you can do this. If you want to do regular child's pose, you keep your knees together and then let your arms come by your side and just let your head drop down. So this is going to be what you want to do with your body. Let's take a nice deep inhale and let the arms just relax. Let the lower back relax. Let's take one more inhale. And then let's bring our hands back up. Bring our body back up to table. And we're going to come to side leg stretch. So we're going to take our left leg and we're going to let our left leg come out to the side. So we want to make sure that our ankle is in line with the knee that's on the mat. Make sure your toes are pointed towards the front of the room. And we're just going to do a few motions of cat-cow here. So let's inhale and drop our belly and look straight ahead. And then exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. Let's inhale, drop the belly, look straight ahead. And then exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly, look straight ahead. And exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. And we're going to release that left knee down. And then we're going to move to the other side. So let's take the right leg long beside us. Make sure your right ankle is in line with the knee that's on the mat. Perfect. And we're going to just do a few cycles of cat-cow. Let's inhale, drop the belly, look straight ahead. Exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. Inhale, drop the belly, look straight ahead. Exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. One more time, guys. Inhale, drop the belly, look straight ahead. And exhale, belly comes in, head drops down. And we're going to release that right knee back to our mat. Maybe walk our hands away from our body a little bit, and we're coming into downward facing dog. So when you're ready, press your hips up to the sky and really just pedal your feet up and down. Let the heels come up and down. Maybe bend your knees a little bit if you can and straighten your legs. Wherever you are, just feel nice and comfy. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. And then everybody find stillness now. Let your body be nice and heavy. Maybe look at your toes or look at your knees. Take 2 more breaths here. One more breath. And then when you're ready, let's drop our knees down to our mats. Drop our forearms and let our legs come nice and long. Perfect. So once everybody gets here, let's just grab opposite arms real quick. And your legs are nice and long, toes are pointed. And we're going to walk our elbows away from our body just a little bit. And then release your hands and let your hands come down to your mat. So we're in Sphinx pose. So we're going to take a few cycles of breath here. And I want everybody, so if you know what a Sphinx is, if you know where Egypt is, the Sphinx are these big cat-like creatures that are they're monuments. And when you look at them, they don't move. So we want to be as perfectly still as we can. And we want to just take a few breaths. Make sure your belly is pressed into the mat. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to let our arms come one on top of the other and rest your head down. And let's bring our heels up to the sky and just let the knees go back and forth. And then let's slow the legs down and let's bring our legs behind us. Let the legs be long. And we're going to bring our arms out in front of us. I have to take my glasses off or I'll smush them. And we're going to let our foreheads come down to the mat. And we're going to start by coming into a low cobra pose. So if your arms are out in front of you, we're just going to lift our chest and our head, and we're going to look towards the top of our mat. And then we're going to come back down. And some of us might like to put our hands next to our shoulders. And if that's you, the next time we lift up, we're going to lift our chest and our head, and we're going to just gaze at the top of our mat. And then come back down. Let's do that one more time. We're going to count 2 counts of breath on this last one. Let's inhale our chest and our head up. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale one more time. And on your exhale, let's cross the arms, let the head come down on the top of our arms. Lift the feet up towards the sky and just let the knees go back and forth like a windshield wiper. Perfect. And then let your legs come nice and long. And if you want, you can let your arms come out in front of you again. We're going to do locust pose, which is leg lifts in the back. So we're going to start with our left leg. We're going to inhale the left leg up to the sky and then back down on your exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale down. Let's do both sides one more time. Inhale, left leg up and down. Inhale, right leg up and down. Now we're going to try to do both legs. Are you ready? Inhale, both legs up. Exhale down. Next time we're going to have 2 counts. Are you ready? Inhale, both legs up. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale, both legs up. And then exhale down. And then let's cross the arms again in front of us. Heels up to the sky. And then let the legs go back and forth. And we're going to go one more time, but we're going to be doing Superman and Superwoman pose. So let your legs be long. Let your arms come out in front of you. Legs are behind you, nice and straight. And on your next inhale, we're going to lift both legs and arms and chest up all at the same time. So are you ready? Let's inhale, arms, legs, and chest up. Exhale down. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, we're going to have 2 counts. Are you ready? Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale. And then exhale the hands and legs back down. Crisscross the arms in front of you. Legs up to the sky, and just let the knees and the legs go from side to side. Perfect. Let's let the legs come behind us. We're going to snuggle our hands next to our shoulders, and we're going to push ourselves up, and we're going to come to hero. So hero pose is pressing our bottoms against the back of our legs. So this is what we look like. And we're going to gently close our eyes. And we're going to come back to that intention that we set at the beginning of our practice. And just let the body feel nice and relaxed. And let's bring our hands to our heart centers. And we're going to inhale our arms up towards the sky. Keep your palms together. And then release your palms. And then on your exhale, open up your arms. Palms are still facing up. And then let's let our palms face down and let our hands come towards each other behind our backs. Maybe interlace our fingers. And some of us might stay right here, and this is perfect. Some of us may open up our throats by looking up towards the sky. Let's take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Maybe close your eyes. Let's take one more inhale. And on your exhale, nice tall spine. Let's release our arms out to the side. Let's let the palms face up. And then let's let our arms come out in front of us. Let the left arm come on top. And let the elbows kind of meet. And then let the arms come back to back. So we're coming into eagle arms pose. Now, if this doesn't feel good, if this position doesn't feel good, let's just hug your upper body. I want you to feel good and feel comfortable. But if you're in eagle arms, maybe you can interlace your hands and lift your elbows a little bit. And let's just take a few cycles of breath here. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, release your hands. And now everybody, let's do a big virtual hug. Maybe move our spines from side to side, or maybe we're still and just dropping our chin down, opening up the back of our necks. Wherever you are, take one more nice deep inhale. On your exhale, let's open up our arms, big eagle arms. Beautiful. And then let's let the arms, palms face the ceiling again, and then let the arms come back out in front of us. Your right arm is going to come on top this time. Let the elbows kind of meet, and then let your arms come back to back. Maybe some of us can interlace our fingers, and maybe some of us are just hugging. And that's okay. Whatever you want to do, just go there. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Let's do one more inhale. On your exhale, release your arms. And now let's do that virtual hug again. Maybe dropping your chin. Or maybe you're just gazing straight ahead. Give your body a big hug. Maybe take your fingers and give your shoulders a little massage. And then let's release the arms like big eagle arms. And then let your hands come down to your mat. And then let's make our way down to our bottoms. Once we get to our bottoms, let's crisscross our legs in front of us. And let's let our back get nice and tall. And we're going to bring our hands into our heart center. And on our inhale, we're going to lift our arms up towards the sky. Towards the sky, and then open up your arms like a big ball of sunshine. Big ball, take your time, big circle, and then let your fingers come down towards your mat. And then bring your hands back to your heart center. We're going to do that 2 more times. Are you ready? Inhale, arms up. Keep your palms together. Gaze up at the sky. And then let's exhale the arms nice and wide like big ball of sunshine. And then the palms meet the floor. Let's do that one more time. Bring your hands to heart center. On your inhale, reach the arms up. Fingers go up towards the sky. Exhale, open the arms. Big, big ball of sunshine. And then fingers come down to our mats. Perfect. And then let's let our legs come out in front of us. Make sure your legs are nice and comfy. If you need to move them back and forth, you can. Perfect. And let's keep our right leg exactly where it is. And we're going to take our left knee and we're going to give it a bend. Take your left ankle and bring it across the top of your right leg. So we're in figure 4, seated pigeon pose. Now, some of us may want to stay here. And if that's you, just bring the knee that's bent, bring that hand to the top of your knee and let your back get nice and tall. And take a few rounds of breath here. Now, if you want to go a little deeper, let's let our arms come behind us. And that leg that's nice and long, we're going to bend that knee. And we're going to let that other leg stay exactly where it is. And we're just going to let the knee that's bent stay there. And the opposite leg is just going to move that knee and that hip back and forth. My kitty cat's doing yoga with us tonight. She's in Shavasana already. And then let's slow the movement of that leg down and let's just close our eyes for a few breaths. Just notice how your hip feels. Let's take one more breath. Let's open up our eyes. And then we're going to take that knee that's bent from the floor and we're going to straighten that leg. And then the foot that's over top of the right leg, we're going to drop that foot down to the outside of our right knee. So you have your left knee in front of you. You're going to take your left arm and you're going to give that knee a hug. And then you're going to twist your body over towards the left. And take a few rounds of breath here. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. And then we're going to untwist our spines and we're going to take that left leg and we're going to unhook it and let it come long. And then we're going to go onto the other side. So we're going to take that right knee and we're going to give it a bend. Take the right ankle across the top of the left leg. And let's have a nice tall spine. Take that right hand to the right knee, and maybe figure 4 is where you are, your seated pigeon pose. Take a few breaths here. One more breath. And some of us want to go deeper. Let's reach our arms behind us and bend that left leg. And then maybe let the hip go back and forth. And then find stillness. Maybe close your eyes and take 2 nice deep inhales and 2 nice deep exhales here. Let's do one more. And then let's open up our eyes and straighten that left leg, release the right leg, and then we're going to find a nice wide leg pose here. Let your feet go up towards the sky, nice wide legs. And let's bring our hands down to our mats. And then we're going to slowly begin to walk our hands away from our bodies. And then let's just look down at our mat for a few cycles of breath. Let's do one more breath. And then we're going to slowly walk our hands back towards our body. And then let's help our legs together. And we're going to make our way down to our backs. So once you get to your backs, make sure your knees are nice and bent. And you're going to bring the soles of your feet down to your mat, and you're going to draw the soles of your feet as close to your bottom as possible. Now, I have a block between my legs so you guys can see what I'm doing. But once you get here, let your hands rest by the sides of your body. And we're going to do a few cycles of bridge pose before we go into our final resting. So on your inhale, let's lift our hips up towards the sky. And then exhale the hips back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Let's inhale the hips up towards the sky. And then exhale back down. Now this last one, we're going to hold for 2 counts of breath, okay? So the next time we inhale, we're going to lift our hips and exhale. Inhale, lift your hips and exhale. And then let's let our hips drop back down. And then we're going to take our knees and we're going to bring our knees into our chest. And we're going to rock side to side. And then find stillness. And then let's let our feet go towards the sky, coming into a waterfall pose. Maybe moving our knees and our ankles, opening and closing our toes. Just to get comfortable, and then find stillness. Let your feet be nice and relaxed. We're going to take a few more cycles of breath here. And then let's bring our knees into our chest and give them a hug one last time. And then let your legs come nice and long on your mat. We're going to let our arms rest by our side, or maybe one hand on our belly or both hands on our belly, whatever feels good. But I want you to be nice and comfortable, and I want you to take up your whole mat. So maybe that means opening our arms. And we're going to start to relax our bodies. We're going to come to the top of our head and we're going to relax the top of our head. We're going to relax our forehead. Relax our nose and our chin. Relax our ears. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your elbows. Relax your wrists. And relax your fingertips. Relax your upper back. Relax the front and the back of your heart. Relax your abdomen. Your mid and your lower back, let them relax. Relax your hips. Relax your glutes. The front and the back of your thighs, let them relax. Relax your kneecaps. The creases behind your knees, let them relax. Relax your shins and your calf muscles. Relax your ankles. And let's relax the tops and the soles of your feet. Let your body completely relax. Slowly now, let's begin to come back to our bodies and our mats. Maybe wiggling our fingers and wiggling our toes. Maybe a stretch of our arms overhead. And then letting the arms rest down by your side. Maybe moving the elbows and the knees. And when you're ready, roll onto your right sides and just pause there in sleeping child's pose for just a few moments. And when you're ready, bring yourself back up to a nice, easy seat. And let's end our practice where we began our practice, in an easy seated pose. And when you're ready, let's draw our hands into our heart center. And let's bow our minds down to our hearts. I would like to thank everybody for being here tonight. The light in me honors the light within each one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste, guys. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome,
your Tuesday
Theresa.
with me.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Teresa.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
guys. Have a
much.
great night.
I am going to give everyone today's
Thank you.
code
Bye,
word.
Theresa.
Bye,
But-
guys.
Keep yourself muted. I am going to give everyone today's total body challenge code word, which is pizza.
Pizza?
P-I-Z-Z-A.
Pizza.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah.
Make sure you
That's a code word called pizza.
Code word.
the code word is pizza. P-I-Z.
P-I-Z-Z-A.
It's in the chat.
P-I-Z-Z-A. That's the code word.
Teresa, thank you so much for being with us
You're
tonight.
welcome.
Familiar.
Bye-bye.
Everyone, bye.